Welcome guys, my name is Chef D and today's recipe of the week, it's going to be a little bit different off food. I'm going here for my favorite fizzy, natural, sparkling soda drinks, and I had to literally share this recipe with you guys because this is actually, I love water, I'm not gonna lie, I do love water, but I also love soda. So I know I can't be having soda that much, so I just created this alternative, I would say, drink realm because I really wanted that fizziness of that sparkling water and I wanted them to have my favorite flavors. So for this recipe, I did my 3 top flavors. My first is my grapefruit fizzy, and that's what I was drinking at the beginning of the video and at the end of the video. Also, I'm going to be making my kiwi and lemon fizzies, and last but not least, my lime and blueberry fizzy. Honestly, these are really obtainable fruits that you can honestly have. Use any sparkling water of choice and you honestly have the perfect natural soda combination. Generally, this recipe is my natural flavored sparkling water, but I'm just going to be real with you guys. Like, honestly, these drinks are just amazing. I literally make them, and honestly, I can just go through a whole bottle of sparkling water just to, like, oh my god, to drink this. It's so refreshing, and what I love about it is that these fruits that I'm actually having for this drink, they're not only detoxifying, but they're really healthy for your hair, for your skin, and just for that vitality coming from the inside out. So I definitely recommend this recipe, not only for the fruits and antioxidants, but also because they are extremely delicious. So guys, if you did enjoy this recipe and you found it helpful, please don't forget to give me a big like, a big share, and a big subscribe. I would really love and appreciate that. And I will see you next week with a brand new video. Now I'm off to drink a little bit more of my grapefruit fizzy because honestly, that's my favorite. Guys, I'm telling you, you gotta try this. I'll see you next week. Ciao. We're gonna start by making our grapefruit fizzy, and I'm gonna show you how to segment this beautiful large grapefruit. Like you'll see in the video, I started off by slicing off the top and bottom, and then I'm just cutting away the peels, and then I'm gonna just pretty much section the grapefruit into segment slices. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, pretty much like you see in the video here, you know, I missed some of the peels. Honestly, a lot of the peel, I did purposely leave a little bit of those grapefruit meat because I do want to squeeze some of that onto my fizzies, like you'll see later on in the video. Nothing is going to go to waste when it comes to this grapefruit. Like you'll see in the next clip, I actually used that membrane to squeeze out that juice to go directly into my glass. So you see here's a membrane. I'm just putting it to the side on the plate as well with my segment. We are going to be using this membrane when making the soda. Like I said earlier in the video, I did leave, like you see right here, purposely a little bit of that grapefruit meat onto that peel because we are going to be squeezing that onto our grapefruit fizzies. And let's add in about 4 to 5 segments into that beautiful crystal glass that we're going to be drinking from, and we're just going to save the rest for later on. And I'm using the back of a wooden spoon to mash a little bit of that segments into the bottom of the glass. You can use whatever you have, and like you see right here, we have that beautiful peel with that extra meat, and I am just literally squeezing away all that leftover juice right inside our crushed segments. And once we have those peels squeezed away with that extra juice, I'm going to be adding in my crushed ice. With the ice, it is optional, whatever ice you like, but in my opinion, crushed ice just gives me that feel of like that beautiful crushed ice dessert. So I really love the contrast of that really small, refreshing Sharpie ice, I would say. And now we're going to be adding in your favorite sparkling water. I have this one in hand, so this is the one that I'm using, and I'm just going to fill her up all the way till here. For the finishing touch, I am going to be adding the leftover segments that you see right here, and look how beautiful that contrast looks. One of my favorite things, and like I said, we are getting that leftover membrane, and I am going to be squeezing it on both cups because none of this grapefruit is going to waste, guys. So we are using everything that we have from this beautiful large grapefruit, and pretty much I'm just going to do a little whiz with my wooden spoon, or you can use just a regular spoon, whatever you have available. And that is pretty much it. I'm just gonna decorate it with a little bit of more segments and serve right away. I hope you enjoy. For our kiwi and lime fizzy, we're going to be starting off with slicing the tops and bottoms of our kiwi, and we are going to be needing to peel the kiwi away like you see here in the video. And my favorite way, once it is peeled, I love slicing the kiwi maybe into a more medium slice, round slices. Now, this is just much more prettier and really visually pleasing when you're serving and eating it. But if you prefer it cubed, then just go right ahead and do that. For the lime, I'm just going to be slicing 2 round, and this is for decorative purposes, and then I'm just gonna slice it right in the middle, and that's gonna be to squeeze that lime juice. Placing everything on a plate, just set it aside, getting my wooden spoon ready, and let's make this fizzy. Add your kiwi slices into your serving glasses, and I'm doing about 5 slices each, and I did about 2 kiwis like you saw when I sliced it. Doing the same thing, mashing it up with the back of my wooden spoon or whatever you have available to mash it with. Just be careful when smashing it. You don't want to go overhand like you see here. I am smashing it, but I'm still leaving the fruit intact. Let's add in our crushed ice because that is my favorite way to enjoy this with that beautiful icy cold. And like you see, it just goes great when you're like mixing everything, almost kind of like a mojito vibe. And let's start by pouring in our cold favorite sparkling water that you have on hand or of choice. And now we're going to be squeezing in that lime juice right on top of that beautiful ice and kiwi mix. And I'm just going to be adding a little bit more of those kiwi slices. Let's stir that bad boy right up again with that wooden spoon or whatever kind of spoon you have. Let's top it off with a little bit of more kiwi slices and lemon slices, and voila, look how gorgeous this beautiful blueberry and lemon fizzy looks. A blueberry and lemon fizzy, I'm slicing the lemons just for decorative purposes, slicing right in the middle for the squeezing of the juice. And like you'll see, I did use 1 mega large lemon. Add your blueberries into your serving glass, and what we're going to do is with a wooden spoon or whatever utensil you have to mash it, just slightly mash the blueberries. Like you'll see, I am mashing them, but I am not completely leaving them mashed. I am leaving some of them intact. Squeeze your lemon juice right onto those mashed berries, and we're going to be adding in the ice of choice. Like you know, for this recipe I love crushed ice, so I'm just adding that almost right to the rim. Obviously we're going to be adding in our favorite sparkling water that I definitely recommend for it to be cold when you're serving this. Let's grab the other half of the lemon and squeeze right on top. Next, we're going to be adding in our beautiful slices of a lemon, and that is just going to be for a decorative touch and just to add more of that beautiful acidic note. Let's stir everything once again, and look at how beautiful those colors are transforming into a purple pink hint. I'm just going to be adding a little bit of more whole blueberries like you see right here, just stirring them a little bit more very, very carefully. And now that I'm about to serve this drink, I'm just going to add a little bit of more sparkling water. I want to add a little bit of more lemon juice right on top. And I had some extra rounds of lemon slices that I'm going to be putting right on top. Some extra berries, and cheers. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe and that it was helpful to you. If you did like it, please don't forget to give a comment, like, and share, and I will see you next week with a brand new video. Ciao!